All right, so welcome everyone to this advanced digital marketing course. And today, what we will do is we will start to understand other important terms which we have jotted down here. The first one starting is the hyperlink. All right, so what is an hyperlink? Now, hyperlink is basically when you I'll give you an example. Okay, it will make it more easier. When you read an article or a blog, okay, on internet, you might notice that there must be, there'll be some words which are highlighted and it's blue in color. Okay, now you must be wondering, why is it blue in color? Okay, now when you read a certain blog or paragraph, okay, when certain words are highlighted and it's blue in color, and when you click on them, it redirects to another website, right? So that becomes a hyperlink. So what the blogger or the content writer has done, he has written a page, or he or she has written a page, and with the keywords, the important words, they have hyperlinked it to another website for you to go ahead and visit that website and get more information. Okay, now that is also a part of SEO, search engine optimization. Why? Because now you're creating hyperlinks, you're linking one blog to another website. Okay, now that increases the website traffic. Correct? I want more traffic. I've created my website, I want more people to come and visit my website. How can I do that? Then I will go and go to Facebook, I'll write a post, and then I'll put a link. Okay, please click on the link for more information. So on Facebook, there are many people who are reading. Okay, so out of 100 people who read the post, let's say 10%, 10 people just click on it. So at least I've got 10 organic, 10 traffic generated without paying any advertising fees, right? So 10 people visiting my website, they will go through my website and understand, oh, okay, this is the website all about, and this is the information, and these are the things that they are promoting. Okay, so they, out of 10, again, I might get a customer, right? I'll give you an example. You open a t-shirt store. Okay, now you have a t-shirt store, and you have a website, and you have a social media presence. Now you want more and more people to come to your website. Why? If they come to your website, they can buy the products, and you'll get a sale, right? Similarly, now you have to understand, okay, for me to generate the traffic without paying anything, what shall I do? Okay, then the idea is, you can write a blog, you can write a paragraph, you can write some content, you can publish it in other Instagram or Twitter or Facebook. Now once you do that, what will happen? You will be able to put a link of your website. When people, like for example, you have written, you know what, the latest new trends of 2023, cool t-shirts available at very discounted price. Click on the link. When people click on the link, they will get redirected to a website. Okay, now that redirection takes them to your website, and then what happens? The traffic increases of your website. That means the more traffic it is, the better ranking. Okay, that's one. Secondly, when the more people are visiting your website, there are high chances of them buying it, right? Like for example, you have a shop. Okay, the more people come to your shop, the higher chances of selling, right? Similarly, the more traffic coming to your website, the higher chances of people buying the product. So that redirection is called hyperlink. Okay, hyperlink. You're linking a word so that it can go to another website or a blog. Okay, the example of that is, you go to LinkedIn, and then read any blog or any content or any article that others have published. You will notice that there are some hyperlinks. Okay, you will notice that there are some words which are in blue. Okay, now let me go to some blog. Let me search digital marketing blog. Okay, there you go. This is Neil Patel's blog. He has written a couple of blogs. Okay, I will click on first blog. So the blog, this is the title: social media measurement and key metrics to track social media. And they have created a thumbnail like a picture, right? Let's see if he has put any hyperlink. There you go. Do you see that? Not necessarily that every time it will be blue in color, but at least this word. See, he has written, for example, the social media listening tool Hootsuite Insights enable you to track brand mentions via a variety of matrices across all major social media platforms. Now, what is Hootsuite Insight? I don't know what is it. So, see here, the moment I hover the mouse here, it becomes a small hand, right? Here it becomes an arrow. The moment I go here, it becomes a hand. The moment it becomes a hand, I know it is a hyperlink. When I click on it, it will take me to another page. There you go. It has taken me to Hootsuite website, hootsuite.com. See the URL, right? Earlier I was in neilpatel.com/blog/social media measurement. So the moment I clicked on this, it has redirected me to this page. What has happened? The Hootsuite website has now got one more traffic from my ID. Okay, I'll just close it. Let's see if there are any other. See, there are one more. Tools such as Mention and Hootsuite. So if I click on Mention, it takes me to mention.com. Are you getting my point? So this is called a hyperlink. All right. Hyperlink is when you write a word, when article or blog, okay, you can choose any word that you like, and then you can hyperlink. How to do it? And it's very easy to do. Once you do it, you'll be surprised how easy it is, right? So once we do blogging, at that time we will learn how to go ahead and do hyperlinking. All right. Any questions so far? If there are no questions, we'll move forward. So hyperlinking is choosing a particular word, a keyword, and linking it to another website to generate traffic. It's also creating brand awareness. Okay. Now, if I don't read the article, I would not know about mention.com, right? If I don't read that article, I would not know about Hootsuite. Now, I'm a digital marketing professional. I have to be updated with the latest technology. I need to be sure of what is going around in the world, right? So what are the tools people are using? For me to do that, the best way to do is I have to go ahead and read more about it, right? The only way to read is to search the blogs and read the blog and understand what is written in the blog. And also, please if I want to understand the latest technology, I can open up and find out the latest technology. All right, great. So let me just go to the next. Is traffic. Traffic, we have already discussed that when you hyperlink a certain word, it goes to another website. That another website is generating more traffic. So that means the traffic is generated in such a way that more people are visiting your website. Okay, the more people visit your website, that's called the more traffic is coming. Okay, the more traffic comes to your website, what happens? Google will know, okay, a lot of people like this website. That means it's good, right? That means the content which is there on the website, the topic that is there on the website, it is good. So that's why Google will give you more ranking. The more ranking, what happens? The better chances of you coming on the first page. When people search for something, okay, t-shirts, best t-shirts nearby, then whoever is nearby your shop or your location, your website will come on top. And then what will happen? More, it will generate more revenue for you, because more people will visit, and the chances are very high for them to convert into a paying customer. Okay, so that's called a traffic. Domain address, we have already discussed earlier. Domain address and domain registrar, right? I hope that you already know. Domain address is basically the web address of website address, and registrar is a place where you can buy domains. Okay, if I want to open abcd.com, okay, or I have a t-shirt business, I want to open www.besttshirt.com, then I have to go to domain registrars and pay them, and then only I'll be able to register that website. So what are the examples of registrars? GoDaddy.com, Namecheap.com, Hostinger. There are many more. Okay. Okay, great. All right, so now moving on to the next one, which is UI UX. I think we have already discussed UI UX again, but we will discuss UI UX again to understand, to make you clear about what is UI and UX in terms of digital marketing. Okay, in general, we have discussed earlier. In terms of digital marketing, see, there are two ways that you'll be using UI and UX. UI stands for user interface. UX stands for user experience. User interface is the look and feel and the functionality. Okay, user experience is how the users feel or how convenient it is for them to navigate your website or app. Okay, so you will be creating a website, and if you in future, if you learn technical coding and all that, you might become app developer, right? So if you understand basic principles also, then you'll create very nice designed website, very good designed website, good color, okay, on website. And then whoever goes to your website, it should be very easy for them to navigate. Okay, it should be easy for them to find a product and add it to the cart, just like how it's very easy for people to understand, order something on Amazon.com or Flipkart.com, right? Why? Because they have made it very easy, and the look and feel and the color schemes, everything, they have added it in such a way it's quite easy to find. Okay, now just imagine if there was no search button at the top of Amazon or Flipkart, it will become quite difficult for you to search the product. Imagine that there was no category and all the product were listed like in a page, right? It will become very difficult for you to find the exact product that you're looking for, right? Now they also recommend products. They also make sure that based on your product search history, they will give you recommended products, right? Why they are doing that? To increase the user experience. Okay, so that is called user experience. And user interface is basically how you have designed the website, what colors you have used, where have you placed the buttons, okay, what technology have you used, what functionality are there, is it easier for people to use it, are people finding it better to use? That is called user experience. And how you have created is user interface. Okay, any questions? User interface and user experience. Okay, great. Now moving forward, could you please confirm if you have understood UI UX before you can go down to the next? Do you have any questions, anyone?
No, sir.
Okay, so in that case, we'll just move to the next topic, that is search parameters. Now search parameters we have already discussed. Now the advanced search parameters are, for example, you are searching for a specific information. Okay, a specific information refers to, for example, I want to search for white t-shirt. Okay, if I just put t-shirt, Google will give me a list of websites which will give different t-shirts, right? But if I put white t-shirt, Google understands that I'm only looking for white t-shirt. So what I can do is I can put the search parameter white t-shirt, and in white I can put commas, inverted comma. Okay, If I put inverted commas, okay, to a word, let's say the word is t-shirt. The moment I click on inverted comma, put it in inverted comma and hit enter, okay, it will give me specific websites which have the word white t-shirt. Okay, now you can try it on your own browser. Okay, when you open Google Chrome, instead of searching one sentence, just type the word in inverted comma. Okay, put first inverted comma. Okay, let me search right now and I'll show you. Google.com. Okay, now if I type white t-shirt woman, okay, all this website comes, right? But if I show, okay, there you go, it says, and I've put it in inverted comma. Now let me search and see what happens. Images for this white t-shirt, answered white t-shirt. Now I've got results of the specific websites which have the word white t-shirt. Okay, the first website which has come is Flipkart, white t-shirt woman, right? So when this is called a search parameter, all right? So search parameters are specific keywords for a specific result. Okay, why is it important, and why is it important for digital marketing? We will do that when we learn blogging, and when we learn how to write articles and to make websites. At that time we'll understand the power of using keywords and search parameters, so that you can increase the traffic in your website. Okay, SSL certificate we have already discussed. HTTPS and HTTP we have already discussed. Moving forward to web compliances, which we have discussed. TLS and SSL we have already discussed. Let me just check. Okay, market research. What is market research? Market research simply refers to the fact that I have a new business. Okay, I want to start a new business. Let's say I want to start a new business. Okay, I want to start selling t-shirt. Now what type of t-shirt I want to sell, where to sell, whom to sell, who's my target audience. Okay, how will I get the products, how will I make sure that I'll sell cheap products, how shall I put the pricing of the product. All that questions will be only answered, okay, by doing a market research. Now, can I open a business without doing market research? Yes, I can, right? I can open a business without doing any market research. But will it be sensible for me to do it? No, right? Why? Because if I just want to open a business without thinking about business at all, without doing any market research, very soon I will face losses, right? So what is market research important? How is market research important? What are the things which are important in market research? Now, let's say I want to open a shop, and in that shop I'm selling t-shirts, clothes, and fashion accessories, bags, everything, right? Now, I want to first of all see what is the location of my shop. Second of all, I want to see, are there anyone else, or do we have any other shops in that location who is selling similar stuff, right? That's also market research. I have to do that. What if they are, what is the price range, how much they are selling it for? Okay, that's also market research. That will give you an idea about how much you should price your product. How many people are actually going and buying from them? That's also market research. Okay, what days of the week they are open? Okay, that's also market research. Are they accepting digital payments? That's also market research. Do they have social media presence? Do they have digital marketing services? That's also one of the parameters that you can find out. Now, when you do all this research and then you open the shop, you will be getting more customers as compared to others. Why? Because now you know all the information about your competitor already. Okay, just say your competitor opens the shop 5 days, Monday to Friday. Okay, now that gives you an opportunity to open the shop 7 days. You will say, okay, I will open the shop 7 days, Monday to Sunday, right? Your competitor is not, for example, your competitor is not accepting digital payments. What you can do is you can introduce digital payments so that it becomes easier for the customer. Your competitor is not doing any digital marketing. You can leverage digital marketing technologies and promote your business digitally. You'll be able to become more famous very soon, and more customers will be generated through digital marketing channels, and they'll be attracted to your brand, right? Because now that you have created authority over that subject, people will start trusting you. Okay, and people will know what all latest stuff do you have in your product list or product category, right? So that also gives you an added advantage. So doing a market research before starting a business is absolutely crucial, right? Now, why is it important for you to understand it? Because it might happen that you might be working for a new company, okay, for a new business, or you are starting your own freelance business. Now, what happens when a client comes to you and says, hey, I want you to do digital marketing, right? You have to first tell them, you know what, we have to understand your market, the market you are trying to get into. We will do market research to understand how many people are already doing that business, what kind of businesses they are doing, what is the feedback. We'll do all that, okay? And then you'll have all the data points, and with the help of those data points, it'll be easier for you to go to your client and say, you know what, I've done the market research and this is what the data looks like. Your competitors are not doing this. We can start doing this from today, and then you'll see results coming in, right? It is but natural that the more services that you provide to customers, the better customer service that you provide, the more chances that customers will come back to you. And the customers that you already have, they are the ones who will promote your business word of mouth. They will tell others as well, you know what, go to this shop, they have everything. Plus, it's very convenient. They have digital payments, they have Instagram channel. Before they step into your shop, they can check what products are there on Instagram. Why? Because every day you're posting new product, new photograph, new post, right? So you're creating that the traction in the market. You're creating the sense of marketing, okay? And you're letting the customers know, hey, you know, I'm doing this business. Please come and visit and see the best products available right now at a very reasonable cost, right? Now, that is the reason why all the great companies, they spend a lot of resources, money in doing market research. Why? They want to understand your competitors, okay, their competitors, right? Now, if you want to be successful, okay, you don't have to look at, you know, you don't have to reinvent the wheel, okay? You don't have to understand how the wheel is created. No, it's already created. You already know. You have to understand how to reinvent the methods, okay? You have, when you're doing business, you want to be successful, you look at others who have already done it, and you look at the experience that they have, and then build on that experience, right? That's what happens in life, right? Similarly, it happens in business also. When you're starting any business and you want to become successful in a very short period of time, the only thing that what you have to do is you have to focus on doing market research and understanding your competitors. Once you understand that knowledge, once you have that information, then when you do digital marketing, nobody can stop you. You'll be the most successful business in that locality or in that particular category, right? That's the power of market research. Any questions about market research? Okay, so we have already completed survey campaigns earlier, and you guys have already created surveys and forms using Google Forms, right? So what we will do is we will continue with that, okay? I would encourage you to keep creating forms, okay, at least one form or two forms a day, so that you keep understanding how it works, right? So that you keep understanding, how it is done, right? So you can become better and better at doing survey forms. Okay. Analytics, we have already covered very briefly analytics. So analytics is basically analyzing data. What data? Different types of data. From where will we get data? For example, you have a Instagram page. How many people are following you? How many people are liking you? How many people are liking your photographs that you have put? How many people are understanding your posts? Okay, all that is Instagram data. Same goes with YouTube. Let's say you have a YouTube channel. How many people are actually using the YouTube? You're watching your YouTube videos. At what time? From which location? Which device? What's the age group? All that is data. Okay, let's say you have a website. Now, in the website, what is organic traffic? What is the inorganic traffic? How many people have redirected to your page? How many people have created orders on your page? How many people have filled in the form? All that is data. Okay, all that data can be put in one connection. All the connections can be joined together in one platform. That platform is called Google Analytics. Okay, now it's free of course. Okay, and you can go ahead and use data pointers from different websites and connect it to Google Analytics and see how it works, right? And now, in order for us to understand Google Analytics, when we do the live analytics class, at that time you would be able to understand the basics and then build on it and then do some live project, and then you'll get a master experience. Okay, so that is analytics. Any questions in analytics right now? Okay, so since no questions, we will move forward to the next topic, that is web development. So for web development, we already have discussed earlier that there are multiple ways to create website. One, the most famous way is to create a code and code a website. Okay, HTML code. Okay, and then you can use CSS, JavaScript, and all that to create multiple functionalities. And you can buy a hosting plan, buy a domain name, buy a domain plan. Okay, and you can go live. Okay, by publishing the website. That's one way. Okay, the second way that we will do, without any coding language, okay, we can still leverage the technology by using WordPress. Okay, we can leverage their technology, which has been around for a couple of years already. It's very famous in the market, and it's called WordPress. Now, there you will be able to make websites free of cost. Okay, and you can build websites. You can drag and drop and make it beautiful. You can add your content. You can do a lot of things. You can add functionalities. You can add plugins, right? And then you can, again, for the WordPress to go live, you have to buy a domain plan, hosting plan. Okay, and that's it. And in WordPress, you can just connect it and then go live, right? So you can create a website within a day in the beginning. Once you become pro, you will be able to make website in 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, provided you have the content and the images. Within 5 to 10 minutes, you can go live with a brand new website. So now you can become a WordPress developer. Okay, website content author. Okay, and then you can get customers. You can approach businesses and tell them, you know what, I'm a website developer. I will be able to make website for you. Okay, please give me the contract and I'll make the website. Now let's say you will get any 10 customers, and each customer is paying you about 10,000 rupees. So you have chances of making 1 lakh rupee, right? So like that, that's how a lot of people make a lot of money sitting at home developing websites and mobile apps. Okay, so to reach that level, it's not about the knowledge. Of course, it's about how to do it, but then it's about practice. The more you practice, the better you become, right? And the more you practice, you learn the tricks and tips of making the website faster, with proper optimization, with proper functionality, with proper plugins. And obviously your clients will be very happy. You can show them the work that you have done, and then they'll not hesitate to give you the other projects as well, right? So like that, we will create web development, and we will create websites, Okay, you will have your own website, and you will be creating. I'll teach you step by step on how to create the website, and then we will publish it. Right now, sites.google.com is a URL where you can go and create a Google-based website for free of cost. You don't have to pay hosting, domain, nothing, right? So you can choose your name .google.com, and then it will be, that website will be live. You can add photograph, images, articles, blogs, content, functionalities, image carousels, accordion, everything you can add, and then you can test out and see how it goes, and then that can become your portfolio website. When you're giving interviews, when you're talking to people, you can show them, hey, this is what I've been doing, and this is what I know how to do, right? And I'm still learning, so I'm learning new technologies. When people see that and they see the level of professional work that you've already done, they'll be more than happy to recruit you or to give you a project as a freelancer, right? So that is web development. Later on in the course, we will get into web development from the basic level to the advanced level. So at that time, we'll go through each and every steps one by one. All right. Any questions on web development? Okay. So WordPress, we have already discussed. When we do WordPress, we'll tell you which WordPress to use. There's one WordPress.com and the other one is WordPress.org. We'll always use WordPress.org. Okay. Why? WordPress.com is paid service. WordPress.org is a free service. So as we're beginner, as we all are, we're going step by step. For you guys to understand better, it's easier for you to use a free plan where you don't have to pay anything. WordPress.org. And then there you can sign up and create your account and start developing website. Okay. Now, the next is CMS. Now, what is CMS? CMS stands for Content Management System. Now, what is Content Management System? Content Management System is content. What is content? We have to understand that. Okay. So if we break down CMS, it comes three words. Content is the first word. Second word is management. The third word is system. The content. Let's understand the word content. It means anything that you have created digitally, okay, is content in the digital marketing world. Now, if you're a YouTuber and you have created YouTube video or YouTube shorts, what have you created? You have created a content. So you become a content creator. Okay. Now, if you are digital painter, you have painted a painting or something, matte painting or digital painting, okay, using softwares. What have you created? You have created a content. If you're a musician, okay, you've recorded your songs and you have added effects and all that, and then that song file is a content. Okay, so all that, ultimately you're a content creator. Okay, content means any digital file which has been created, okay, digitally. Now, if I'm a musician, I'm recording my song in a studio, okay, and then that song file I'm uploading on my website. Is it a content? Yes, it's a content because it's the original content that you have created and you're uploading on digital platforms. Okay. Now, if I record a song, put it in a pen drive, and then distribute the pen drive to everyone, is that a digital content? Yes, it's digital content in a way because it's a digital file, but you're not using digital marketing to spread it. You're using physical, normal, traditional marketing to spread because you're using you're taking a pen drive and distributing to different people, right? So that's more time consuming. It's better to send a link to everyone and they'll be able to listen to your track, right? Okay. Next. So what is the next word? Management. So content we have understood. Anything digitally created. It can be an image file, it can be a video file, it can be a MP3 file or sound file or WAV file, it can be a PDF, it can be a brochure, it can be a design template, it can be a website template, it can be anything, right? That's a content. Now, management. Like every day, if you're creating videos, there has to be some way where you have to manage. Okay, just imagine if you keep one folder and put all the videos there. At the end of the year, if you want to review all the files, there'll be so many videos, right? Every day, if you post one, and if it's not a leap year, then it'll be 365 files that you'll have. Okay, so 365 files, and if you want to find a particular file, it will be quite difficult, right? So management of it, for example, if you create date wise, okay, or week wise folders and upload all the files there, okay, what happens? You're managing the files properly, so it becomes easier for you to retrieve the information, right? By utilizing that. So that is called management. Now, what is a system? System refers to the fact that there are multiple softwares available which will enable you to do content management. Okay, so you don't have to create manual photograph folder or video folder or mp3 folder. You don't have to. You can use the softwares, and inside the softwares you can create categories and folders and put the files there, and automatically all the files will be synced. So what happens? You don't have to worry about your content at all. Okay, it will be faster to upload, it will be faster to edit, it will be faster to retrieve, it will be faster to share, right, by using multiple content management system. So WordPress is also one of the content management system. What are we managing there? We are managing digital assets like images, carousels, photographs, right, and web pages. We are managing all that content. Okay, so that is called digital content, correct? So that's an example. So WordPress is a CMS. There are multiple other CMSs like Adobe Experience Manager. That's also a content management system, okay, which helps you create and publish pages for your website. But then that's used for big organizations who have multiple pages to work on, just like Amazon or Flipkart. They have thousands of pages in their website. So obviously there has to be a team to operate that and to make sure that every page is live and working properly, right? So their job is to make sure that their websites pages that they have created, it's all working properly and there are no broken URLs, which we have discussed earlier. Okay, so content management system helps you to manage your content in a better way, and which enables us to be more productive. Okay, the examples are WordPress and Adobe Experience Manager. Okay, I'll write down the example here: WordPress and Adobe Experience Manager. Okay, all right. So similarly, we have discussed earlier. Do you have any questions about CMS, content management system? When we do live project for web development, at that time I'll definitely show you CMS, okay, and how it works and what does it do, or how data is managed. Everything will be shown, so no worries about that. But do you have any fundamental questions, basic questions right now? If no, then we will move forward. The next one is DAM, digital asset management. Okay, so we have already discussed earlier digital asset management. Digital assets are any asset that you create digitally, right, which is intangible, yet it has value. It can be shared. So what are the digital assets? Like photograph, images, videos, mp3 files, pdf files, right, word files. These are all digital assets. If I use CMS, any content management system, just like if I use WordPress, I can connect my DAM, digital asset management, with WordPress and start making websites. Okay, I can upload all the folders, upload all the files to WordPress. Okay, and then it will be able to retrieve the files and help me in the project that I'm doing, right? So it becomes easier for you to create more websites and get on with your current project quickly and efficiently. That's the reason why it's called DAM, and that's very important. Okay, so digital asset management. Any questions? Let me write it down. Digital asset management. Okay, since there are no questions, we'll move forward to the next topic, that is content strategy. We have discussed content strategy already. Let me refresh the little bit more about content strategy. Strategy simply refers to the fact that you have created content. Now, what is your strategy? How will you publish it? When will you publish it? What interval will you publish it? Let's say you have created 100 videos. Will you upload all the 100 videos today? Okay, you can if that's your strategy, but you will do market research. You will find out what other YouTubers or other website developers are following. Okay, for that topic. And if you have created a similar topic video or digital asset, you can refer to the market research report. You can refer to what others have done and then copy the same style. Okay, and then create your own, you know, create your own strategy, and then you'll be able to understand how more productive we can become. Okay, so that strategy that we will use is called content strategy. Okay, any questions? Okay, content management we have already discussed, managing of the content. Google Trends and EAT we have already discussed. Okay, so what we will do now is we will just go through the refresher. If anybody has any question, this is a time for us to discuss and understand the important term, because from next class onwards we'll move on to the next topic. Okay, and then these important terms are supposed to be understood and kept in the mind, and you have to know, at least recognize the word, and you have to know the meaning of that word. Okay, of all these terms and what they do and what, how it works, right? So any questions, anyone? Okay, so since there are no questions, we'll wrap up for the day, and from tomorrow we will start a new topic, and hope to see you all tomorrow. Thank you so much again for joining, and yeah, keep learning. Thank you.